Well, like we said earlier, this is the Swipe tablet, which is being launched in globally, and I mean obviously in India. And like we said, I am the first official user of the Swipe tablet, and well, I feel really happy because apart from the other models that are there, which is there's a camera, etc. But I think the one that really got my attention was the 3D Swipe tablet. I think, and it comes with 3D glasses. I think it's the first of its kind, and it feels really fantastic to be actually holding one of it and being able to say that I'm the first user of the 3D Swipe tablet. So it feels really cool. And well, I think more than anything else, we've already mentioned that it's really light. It's the lightest, actually, the lightest, the fastest, the slimmest. What more could we ask for?
Are you like the new tech lady of Bollywood?
Technology don't really go hand in hand. So I feel really nice. Well, every time somebody kind of associates me with technology, it feels good because I think for me it's just another learning experience, and I can say that, well, I'm able to use new technology, and I can use it with a lot of ease and comfort.
If we have to customize an application called Malaika app or something, what would you want in it?
God, those are a lot that would go into that app. Well, like we said with the Swipe, I think it said it's slimmest, fastest, lightest. I think it pretty much is synonymous with me. But if there is an app that does full justice to me, apart from the fact that people know me, oh, you know, she dances really well, or she's great in front of the camera. For me, I think an app that I really love is cooking. So if you could actually have an app with me telling you everything that one needs to know about what you can do in a kitchen, trust me, I'll be the happiest.
Pieces of this app.
Well,
More people you would like to give?
I didn't say, actually the price that I had said was they actually asked me, you know, can you guess the price range, and I said it should be, you know, about 20,000, you know, which I said in the amount that I said I can actually get four in that, given the price of it. So if I have to gift four of them, trust me, there are lots of people standing in line for it. My family being, all of them would be in line, so I would probably gift each one of them out of the four.
So gadget launch and all that. So in real life, how much freak are you?
Well, like you said, I seem to be quite the gadget freak, but who isn't a gadget freak today? I think our life is incomplete without all these gadgets. I said earlier life was simpler with just a telephone, and but nowadays just a phone is just not enough. I remember, you know, when you actually had to go to a PCO or, you know, go to a landline to make a call every time I was traveling or something like that. And now it's made so much easier, where you have every single gadget, every single app, every single button literally at the tip of your finger. So in today's day and age, it is a necessity. It's not a luxury. It is a necessity. So I think we can't do without our gadgets. Well, obviously, like any other person, I want to know what is the whole the product all about. What are the features of the product? What is the visibility, the accessibility? I think these are the normal things that one would ask about a product, and I'm no different. And I did the same. These lovely gentlemen were very kind to gift me their Swipe. So I've been like now looking through it and checking it out, seeing all the apps, seeing what I can do with it. So I can learn a lot more. The next time I come and stand on the stage for something else, I will be able to talk a lot more about your Swipe.
Who's more tech savvy?
In my house? Definitely my husband. I think Arbaz is very eager and keen about any new product that's in the market, and I can definitely say that I go to him to find out and ask and check. But apart from that, I think in terms of browsing and learning new things, I would say my son. So between the two men in my life, I think they keep me pretty abreast with everything that there is to know in technology.
Festivals are around the corner, so how you are going to celebrate it? I mean, Janmashtami is around the corner, Raksha Bandhan is around the corner.
Unfortunately, I don't have any brother that I tie Rakhis to, but it's always celebrated in our family because Raksha Bandhan, with everybody tying Rakhis for each other, it's always celebrated. So yeah, like all Indian festivals, every festival in our family is celebrated with a lot of you know, a lot of love, fanfare, and enthusiasm.
मैंने कहा 15 अगस्त भी
जिसे आप कृष्ण के अवतार में ऑन स्क्रीन देखना चाहती हूँ, कृष्ण भगवान को प्ले करते हुए ऑन स्क्रीन.
I think Hrithik. Yeah, I think he suits. I think I would say Hrithik. Yeah.
मैंने कहा 15 अगस्त आ रही है, नजदीक आ रही है, आपकी नज़र में आज़ादी के क्या मायने हैं? आप आज़ादी के क्या मायने हैं?
Well, definitely. As a woman, I feel really happy that I have the independence and freedom that I enjoy, and living in a country where I can enjoy that freedom. Having said that, every time you read about something, whether it is female infanticide or whether it is, there's so many issues that happen every time you see that, you say our country, every time it moves forward, when you read something like that, you feel that it moves another 5 steps or 10 steps backwards. So I always feel that I wish one could do something about it and actually move and and progress with all of it. But as a woman, I feel really proud and happy that I can make my choices, I can be the person that I want to be, and I can live in a country where in today's world a woman has equal standing and footage as any other man or a male counterpart.
Malaika, I just wanted to know that, what is your take on this music genre called Qawwali? Do you think that it fits in good with the movies, since you are also turning up, you are a producer for film, so...
Qawwali music.
Qawwali, yeah.
But it is nothing new, it's been there from time immemorial.
What
It's
is your
not...
take on Qawwali?
It is a genre of music which people enjoy. I mean, I'm not some maestro, I'm not some person who knows Qawwali music from the back of my hand, but it is a music that we all hear, we listen to, and we've grown up listening to, and I think it's absolutely welcome.
Do you have any favorite Qawwali songs?
Wow, nothing that really comes to mind as soon as if you ask me, but I think over the years, Nusrat Fateh Ali and all that, the kind of music that they've done has a lot of Qawwali influence in it, and we've grown up listening to it. So yeah, I like that kind of
Since the
music.
producer of Daban, who is very tech savvy, I would say, so is the film also getting on tech side, high on technology?
Until unless Chulbul Pandey becomes a techno freak or a gadget freak, but right now, no, he's happy whipping his guns out and mouthing his dialogues and doing his actions. So no, it's not. There's not technology of that kind, but with every film that you make, technology improves because action becomes better. You got to show it can't be dated, so we have to make sure that that it is on par with any other, films in the world. And with today's films like Mission Impossible, where action is of supreme supreme quality, we have to make sure our films are the same. So yes, that's where technology comes in.
म्यूजिक की बात करी जा रही है, तो डेथ एनिवर्सरी आ रही है मोहम्मद रफ़ी साहब की, आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे, कुछ गाने आपको उनके पसंद हो रफ़ी साहब के, उनकी डेथ एनिवर्सरी आ रही है?
Well, again, I've grown up listening to Mohammad Rafi's songs, and itne sare gaane. I think my mom and all are, they used to keep listening to all his songs, and we really love his music, and I think his kind of music will always be missed, and that kind of music I don't think can ever make a comeback, because that was a different era of music. Today's music is also fast and peppy, and everything is at a click of your finger. So yes, we miss that music.
Song you remember रफ़ी साहब, बारो फूल बरसाओ या numbers?
अरे मुझे गाने को मत बोलो. Yeah, I think.
Lastly, we've read reports yesterday stating that whoever the actors are, henceforth the producers have wanted their actors to pay for their personal expenditures. So what is your take on it, especially their makeup man and the drivers and their boys?
Well, I think it's purely come about because of the taxes that have been levied on producers, and I think that the taxes that have been levied on the producers is a huge chunk of remuneration that goes out. So I think that is where the producers actually are feeling the pinch, and as a producer, I think we all feel it. But this is something that has been going on for years. I mean, it's not something that started as of yesterday. It's been there for forever. But I think if the industry comes together and makes it clear and comes up with a thing that remuneration of stars, personal staff needs to be taken care of by them, then so be it. I don't think it's such a big deal, and if it is really proving very heavy on a producer, then so be it.
Thank you so much, people. The last